welcome back to another episode of GNS Golf Podcast.
When the weather gets a bit better.
It's just a nightmare at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, I was meant to play again this weekend.
I mean, I haven't played at all since we've come back from the States. You've played 5 holes and then got delayed by fog.
At 10 o'clock in the morning.
I know, you guys go out, you go and play.
That's funny, you mentioned the States. We haven't talked about the last video that got released, the vlog. The second one, mate.
The one that didn't last that long.
Yeah, the one that was like 6 hours.
So bad. It was so bad. That is probably the worst golf I've ever played.
What was that like to edit?
Painful. But luckily it was quick enough. You finished me over pretty quick, so I didn't
even play that well. That was the funny thing. That was bad. Wasn't it?
It was. You said, like you said in the video at the end, you've never seen me play like that.
No, you couldn't even hit shots. It's not like you. And
then there was like the holes where
I think mentally you'd gone there when I won like 4 in a row. I think it was like
no. I think it was the blokes that were behind us really were pissing me off. Really, really pissing me off because not only were they like really pushing us up, like right behind us, they were basically teeing off as we were taking our second shots.
Yeah,
and a couple of times the ball's coming up right near and you can hear it bouncing, and it really put me off. And I just that really messed me up.
We were quick as well, weren't we? It's not like we were holding everyone up.
No, we were keeping to the game of play.
No, it was.
And that was really what put me off. And then even like when there was a couple of holes in the video where I was fine pretty much getting up to the green and then I'd mess about.
I think we said it about it. I think we mentioned it in the podcast with Regan, actually. Like, was it Regan we was talking about the chipping and stuff in America? And that was just different. It was so hard to do wedge shots. Like, we've said on the video loads of times, but I can't emphasise enough how hard it was.
Yeah.
Like, it was absolutely ridiculous.
I can't remember which one. It was the one after the par 3 over the water. And then we had it was the next hole. No, sorry, what was the hole where we ended up picking the golf club up for that couple?
Third, par 3.
No, it was a par 5, long par 5. You put it to the bungalows on the right and then had to chip out.
That was before the par 3, so that would have been 1, 2, 4.
4. So that hole, yeah, it was 4. So that hole, I did a good drive.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, the distance in, because of how it was playing out there, like the humidity was just holding that ball up in the air. So I played a nice 7-iron into the middle of the fairway. And then I thought, okay, I mean, that pin was in a real tucked right behind that bunker there with probably this much of green to play out of it. And I was behind, so I had to attack it and go for it.
Yeah, where I just laid up short because I knew it was already 2 or 3 ahead.
Yeah, so I did that, literally plugged into the...
No, it wasn't lucky.
Plugged right into it. So then I've played a shot out of it. It's then gone flying out the back. Then I'm behind that tree, duffed that shot. Then I hit it again, went past the hole.
Yeah.
Do you see what... And it was just... my head, like, when that happened, I think at that point my head was...
It didn't have much luck. Like you say, that was a great shot into that green. If you'd have carried another 2 yards, you'd have been middle
like game management. I played it right.
Yeah,
but it was just that bunker shot. I mean, if I had played an extra club going into that green than what I did, I would have been out the back.
Yeah, no, it was right, and
it was down the thing. I did the right play because I had to attack it. I had to go for it because it was like the green was like this. The hole was here behind the bunker. To be here, I'm like 3 or 4 putting to get to there, so I had to really go for it.
That hole's totally different if it's at the front where I laid up my ball. And it's such an easier hole because none of the bunkers would come in play with them.
No, but yeah, it was. I think what really got me was them 2 guys behind us, and then when we finished that one, we played like the next couple of holes, and I still wasn't any better. we did video that. We just thought, because of how them guys were behind, we just thought, right, let's try and reset before we do the back 9 where we did the better ball, which will be coming out probably not this week, it'll be the week after. That one will come out on Sunday. And we kind of like stopped, didn't we, in like the halfway bit, let them go past us so they can carry on, they can do what they want. And then after that, we were fine. There was no one behind us after that, was there? And we could just carry on playing. And then I think when the better ball started, we were in it was just like it was a good reset for us, really. Because then
you definitely played better in the better ball than I did.
yeah, I think in general, I just like playing in that team thing. So when it is like me and you against the course sort of thing, I thought it was.
I like winning.
I know you do. But there will be future matches where it will be me against you.
I'm 2-0, mate.
Yeah, so I've got to come back.
I've only got one more left of the 3 club challenges. Anyone left?
They didn't really count. They don't count.
Why?
What was
the outcome?
Well, I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, no. So it's just been a nightmare, isn't it? To try and get, like you just said, you came here to play golf, got 5 holes in, and they said no, it's too foggy. And you come, and we just haven't been able to play. But you've been down the range recently.
Yeah, I've been actually down the range at least once a week. I'm trying to just try and play a bit more, like consistently trying to work on stuff. But like I say, if you're not playing on the course, it makes it so much harder, doesn't it? I just want to be in a decent place by the time it comes to me going away.
So when is it you're going away?
June. So we've got a while.
Got quite a bit, yeah.
But it's just, I haven't played. So played 5 holes since we've been back from America. When did we get back? 2nd of Feb? 1st of Feb?
Oh, yeah, around that sort of time, yeah.
So again, over a month again.
It's
5
crazy,
weeks.
isn't it?
So it'll be 6 weeks this weekend.
God knows when I'll be able to do anything.
Well, to be fair, the weather's been just, I'm hoping we'll be able to film some stuff up here on a Monday. Hopefully start getting light a bit.
It has started getting a bit lighter in the evenings, hasn't it? But you've been using the wrap, so how have you been getting on with it?
Yeah, really like it. I think it's really good. Like, it takes a little while to connect sometimes, which I don't know if that's me or the actual device.
I'd go with more you.
I'd have thought so. But no, it's really good. It's great to see. Like, what I like most is the impact position. So it's got like a camera. I don't know how it works, but again, it's funny. It comes in where you're actually hitting the ball.
Is
so
that
you can
when
say
it
if you're
goes
coming over the top.
Is that when it goes to like the black and white?
Yeah, so it's like a zoom in black and white photo of the actual
I'll have
where
to find
the
like
club
a little
face
thing,
is.
and we'll put it in the video so you can see what he's on about.
It's but it's really good because then you can show if you've got. So my club face is normally always closed anyway at impact because that's how I hold it, which I'm trying to change at the minute. But it tells you if you're coming over. It don't tell you as in numbers, but it shows you in visuals. If you're coming up from outside to in or over the top, which we both do. So it's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
But it's instant as well. Like when you hit a shot, literally by the time I've got to my phone, it's showing me the shot. Whereas other ones we've used, like the Skytrack, have been like, hit your shot, wait 30 seconds, then it starts loading.
Is it going to happen?
But I'd say it's been 3 seconds.
Yeah.
You got your shot. And then you can replay the shot again if you want to play the shot. But I've really enjoyed it. You haven't really used it much, have you?
Well, you've been using it because you play more like try and get to the range and that more than what I do. You keep hold of it, so I don't really get a chance to like mess about with it.
I've really liked it so far. I'd like to play the courses and stuff like that. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, so we're going to try and sort a day out, aren't we? So we can actually run through it and some of the ideas that we've got for it. I think we said in like one of the other podcasts, like one of the ideas we've got is going to be quite good actually.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I'd be interested to see your take on it as well.
Because I would like to actually see. I mean, we had it's not far off of number wise. So in a couple of things from Skytrack.
We were saying this before we've done the pod. I don't know how it works because I'm obviously using range balls, but them numbers don't far off my numbers. So I don't know if it works on like club speed and your ball speed. Like how I don't know how that.
Well, it must
comes into a calculation.
It must be just a calculation.
Them yardages are pretty much what I hit. So I don't know.
Yeah,
not sure.
The only thing that you need to do, like the spin numbers, is different.
Yeah,
because they say that you need to use their is it RPT balls?
Yeah,
which has the little black dots on it, which they've had like for Callaway, and I think they've just moving into Titleist now, which I think is a great idea to go to different manufacturers because everybody plays different golf balls, don't they? So I think them doing that was a real smart play on their part.
But I suppose it's the same as the Top Tracers and Trackmans. They must have some sort of technology because I've not. Well, like I said, all the yardages I've hit are pretty much my yardages. I'd say within reason. Obviously, different in the sun where you get extra roll, but normal carry distance, I'd say mine are pretty much bang on.
Yeah, I think as well. Like another part of it with Regan coming on and him doing his club fitting, and he understands that sort of thing. I mean, we've been thinking about our irons and stuff like that, and we spoke about it on quite a few pods now.
Your little rant.
Yeah, my little rant, and then you've said about you would like to get new clubs and stuff like that, and it'd be good to see if he can actually prove what we're saying, what you found out with regards to them stats with my shafts and that.
What I didn't tell you is that I tried the T200, the Titleist.
I've never actually really been the Titleist fan, but that new set of irons, that T range, I'll tell you that's what it is, T series range.
Go with it.
We'll go with it. T series range. I think they're such a sexy set of golf clubs.
It's a lovely club. I was using a Stiff Flex and obviously a regular, but I was hitting it lovely, but it still weren't going any further than what I had.
Yeah, it was the T200, wasn't it?
T200, yeah. It's really nice.
So they've got the is it T150, T200 and T350.
They were lovely. I'm not sure they were £1,300, but they were lovely.
No, but when we went up there during the week and I had a look at them sitting next to each other like that, I was actually like, these are probably the nicest looking irons that have come out this year.
Yeah, they are nice. But again, it's no different in yardage, really.
No, but then if you've got the right shaft, the tinkering side of it,
yeah.
would it change it? Is decreasing the loft of all that sort of stuff? Would that benefit you? Would that change things? Probably, because he literally just went, like that.
No, but definitely, it's nice hitting different clubs as well, isn't it?
Yeah. For me, it's like hitting it and being like, I wish I could have that.
Yeah, I didn't feel like that when I hit it. It was nice. Don't get me wrong; it's lovely. It feels nice.
Yeah.
But I didn't come away thinking I have to have them.
No.
There's nothing wrong with my clubs really, but I just fancy. I want a bit more height, but that's probably more technique than actually.
Okay, so let's swap shafts. Yeah. You take my shafts and I take your shafts. I mean, that sounds really wrong, but whatever floats your boat.
I want to try the graphite ones. That's what I want to try. I have to get a club made up with my heads with a graphite shaft in it.
Ask Regan. See if he can do it for you.
Hmm.
I mean, I did look on. I sent you a couple of things on eBay where you can get some cheap shafts and stuff like that. But
if they're cheap and they're crappy, you're not going to have a good experience, are you?
True. That is true. But I mean, we both said we would love to have like a new set of everything, really, wouldn't we? But you like the golf bag, the new one, don't you? The new Titleist golf bag. It's like a collection they've done, though, isn't it? Because they've got like a backpack, like a holder, stuff like that. And I think that whole range looks absolutely unreal.
Well, if Vessel are watching, I'd rather have a Vessel bag.
I'll take, if anyone's watching and they want to support the brand and GNS Golf and things like that.
Even if you feel sorry for Gary after the last video, like make him feel better.
Yeah, because those irons didn't work for me. So if you guys out there have got some irons that will work for me, reach out.
Shameless plug.
I need it.
Shameless plug.
But no, I mean, obviously they're not the right clubs for me, and yours aren't really right for you by the sounds of it.
I don't know. I think I've always hit it low anyway, haven't I? But I just need to hit my lower irons better or higher. One
thing I have noticed, like watching the videos back, and like I think when the first one released and we just spoke about how our swings look and that, I didn't realise how shallow your swing is.
Yeah, it's round. But it's not on the driving range. It's weird.
But in person, when I don't notice it. Yeah. But when I watched it on the video, I was like, it's really like shallow.
It's just low, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going back. But it's not like that at the range. It's weird. So I don't know if that's a thing when you're on the course where you're not trying to go back as far, or I don't know. When I'm at the range, I'll put the clips up with the Rapsodo. It's nothing like that. So it's odd. Especially more with my hybrid and my driver, definitely. But with my irons, yeah, I don't know. It gives you something to work on though when you watch Shelf Back. Is therapeutic, isn't it? Knowing when you're going wrong, fucking faulting every single swing. Really good for you.
I had a lot of those moments.
That's what I mean. I didn't even play that well.
Well, you did enough.
You
did enough to beat me.
Let's go back to Florida, eh?
Well, we are looking at it, aren't we? Maybe next year, going back there. There's a lot of other things that need to.
Like what?
It's all right for you, but it's my situation.
Like what?
I'm going to say it. Screw it.
Yeah?
The wife and the kids. And I know all you people out there watching that have the same issue. If you want to go away, you've got to work it with your wife and kids. Or husband and kids. However you want to play it.
Yeah, fair enough. This is
I'm
gonna.
going to be in so much trouble.
I'm just gonna say this is actually going on YouTube. You realise that?
Yeah, she may
This is gonna
not.
get
She may
clipped
not
up.
watch it.
It's gonna get clipped up and sent to her. It's a business trip anyway. I don't understand what the issue is.
True that.
Just get it
Would
booked.
you go back to where we went? Would you want to go to different courses?
I'm not that bothered about going back to Orlando, if I'm honest.
No.
I'd like to go back to America, just because it's easy. You know, the weather's going to be half decent.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going back to Orange Lake, but I'm not that bothered about going back there, really.
No.
The hotel was fine. If we go back, I wouldn't mind staying there.
It weren't too bad. And it was right at the other end, of if you think of it as like a strip.
Yeah.
You were at like the Disney end of the strip. So if you're a bit more grown up and you don't want that sort of vibe, stay at the other end, which is like international, where the Universal and all of that part is.
Yeah. Watch any golf at the weekend?
No, I saw like some bits of Liv, and I saw our boy Adrian Moronk playing really well.
Yeah.
I think he finished it in the top 10.
Did he?
Yeah. So but since he's been there, he's always been like, he comes out fighting straight away. He's always near enough at the top. But I know Rahm was right behind him, pushing him.
I did notice that we said about it a few weeks ago about the viewing figures. They're like virtually half of the PGA Tour people watching it, what they were. Crazy.
But do you think that's just down to the fact that it's where it's being broadcasted?
I don't know. But you look at the Monday finish today, and it's like half the front of the leaderboard. You've never even heard of half of them. Like,
No.
Look, there's winning or one. Not heard of him before, have you?
No. And like I say, the only one in that thing I recognised, there was two of them, Lowry and Minwoo Lee.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say I probably know more names that are in Live, like on a like.
Yeah. Smaller though, isn't it? But yeah, I get what you mean.
But no, I didn't watch it. I can't remember who won. Was it Neiman?
Neiman won Liv.
Yeah,
I like him though.
but he's apparently, when you listen to them, they're saying he's probably one of the best players in the world at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is, they need to sort this whole merger thing out.
Because no one's watching it.
They need to find out, who are the best players in.
Yeah.
I mean, we spoke about it before we started the podcast. They need to sort out this PGA versus Live.
Yeah, Ryder Cup style.
Ryder Cup style. I think that will just put viewing figures through the roof, won't it?
It'll be bigger than the Ryder Cup.
It'll be massive. Absolutely massive. Especially the first one. I think the second one will probably die down a bit after that. But they need to do it soon, I think, whilst it's still hot about it all.
Well, it seems to have died down again, isn't it? The merger and everything. That was all meant to be sorted, and it's all gone away again.
Yeah, I don't know, but then it'd be interesting to see, they've got the new Full Swing coming out. When's that coming out?
This Friday.
Is it this Friday?
It's this week, I'm sure it is. Well, this week is in.
Because that
filming
seems
this
like
Monday.
it's quite juicy from what they've been saying on that.
Yeah, I've seen little trailers of it.
It looks salty.
Well, it must be when all the Live stuff kicked off. It must be when it was filmed.
Yeah, it must have been. Because they keep saying about it, didn't they? And what's going on. What's
is Thingy in it again? Joel Damon?
I think he is, but I don't know whether he's like one of the focus players. I don't know.
Are they doing it like they did last time? The features, like where they did like. I hope so. I like
genuinely, I don't know how they're doing it.
I really liked it.
Yeah, it was.
Trouble is, you're going to binge watch it in like a few days again.
It depends on how I don't know if they're going to put it all out at once or if they're just going to do it like one a week or something.
They normally do.
But no, I think that's going to be a good watch.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen enough trailers, like you said, to see if there's who's in it. I see the one with Rory, but I don't know if there's actually.
Yeah, but then it came I think it's around the point of the. So Liv's happened already. I think
it's when the merger.
So it's when this talk about the merger thing, and he even said on that little clip, I think you've probably seen it, where he says, "I felt like a sacrificial lamb."
Yeah, that's what he's just pissed off in it. You know he is.
But you would be though, wouldn't you?
Yeah. You're sticking up for everyone, and then everyone leaves. Now, like John Rahm's, I think he's quite close to Rahm. Now he's left.
Yeah, Hatton. How does that work? Because weren't Hatton in his TGL?
That's gone away again, isn't it?
That ain't going to happen, is it?
No, it's not going to take off.
That won't happen at all.
If you wanted to move the locations, you could have easily moved it somewhere else, couldn't you? If you wanted to, with that much money behind you. I don't
that
get
much
the concept,
money behind
really.
you, the names that you use in. But I think that'll die. That won't happen.
No, definitely. I can't see it happening either.
No, I can't see that one. Yeah, so come away from like all that sort of stuff because I know we talk about it, but I think it's because we have to because we're on a podcast. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of done with that whole battle between PJ and Liv now. To be perfectly honest, I mean,
Trouble is, I think it's affecting everything. Like we say, like I can't keep going on about it, but it just
you look at all the podcasts. You know, they're all talking about it, and
Yeah.
it's just kind of like I want to try and move away from it all and stuff like that. But I mean, we want to try and get away this year quite a few times, like for a night to play in a couple of places, didn't we? I mean, I know you're going Turkey and stuff like that, but it'd be good to try and like go to a couple of these other courses. Is there any that you would want to get involved with?
I wouldn't mind going back to Woodall Spa. To be fair,
That was lovely, wasn't it? It was so good.
but trouble is, I think all the prices have gone up like so much, like ridiculous. I wouldn't mind going back to Luton Hoo. To be fair,
Yeah, but I don't think we're going to get the deal that we got when we did
that
that
was
last
ridiculous.
time. That was a stupid. That was for your birthday, wasn't it? A couple of years ago.
Coming up 40 in a couple of weeks. If you want to send me anything,
You wouldn't think, would you? That little baby face.
Exactly.
But no, I mean, yeah, I would like to try that. But when we went to Woodall Spa, they mentioned Belton Wood,
Yeah.
didn't they? That he said that the bloke there said it was really nice.
No, that would be good to go there. I'm trying to think of other places.
I'd like to
Belfry,
I would
I'd
like to go
like to
to Belfry and try and do that. Like try and play at least two of their courses, the National and the Brampton.
I think you have to play the Brabazon when you go there, though, don't you? That's the
I
problem.
think you have to. But I've played with quite a few people where they've said that the PJ National is probably the better course.
Yeah, it looks nice when you watch all the YouTube videos.
Yeah, when Grant and Rick played it did look nice, didn't it?
Would you go back to Celtic Manor? I really like that when we went. That was bad weather.
It was, but I just felt for us it was such a long way to go.
Yeah.
It was such a long way to go. But
Woodall Spa was nicer, in my opinion.
yeah, but there wasn't really like digs to stay in, was there?
No.
When you go there, and I mean, like when we went to Celtic Manor, I mean, God, how many years ago was that?
A long while ago. It's got to be 8-9 years ago.
Probably even more. Probably coming up to. Was that before I got with Yaz? No, I was with Yaz. So, yeah, so it's about probably between 8 and 10 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago. And the environment there was brilliant, wasn't it?
No, it's good setup. I definitely recommend it. It's just like you say, it took 3.5 hours to get there.
Yeah, that took it out of us, didn't it? That travel up to it, but I think as well. I mean, we got lucky as well because that was the first time that we've actually been away to play golf, weren't it? It's like us two.
Yeah.
And then we didn't realise that you get paired up and stuff like that, and then we ended up playing with two lads.
There's a recurring theme here. We've done that in Florida when we had a meltdown.
No, to be fair, because we played them in match play, and the weather was awful that first day, and it was the Montgomery, wasn't it? We played.
Yeah.
They had Rome and Montgomery, and then 2010, wasn't it? And we played with them for both rounds, weren't it? They paired us up for them, and I think they were the better golfers out of us, but I think we competed with them. I think the weather helped us because it brought their standard down.
No, it was good setup down there, like you say.
Yeah, and I liked that. Like when you went to the 2010 course, I mean, it's like you've gone to a different complex.
Yeah, it's
because
weird.
You have to get in a bus, and then that takes you down through this thing.
Take your clubs off, yeah.
Yeah. It was absolutely ridiculous, that whole thing. And then at the end as well, you get your little token ball marker with your initials on it and the dates that you played and stuff like that. But I thought that was really good. I mean, I've heard like the Belfry's quite good environment, but expensive, like for the food.
Woburn
and stuff
was
like
good.
That.
Not as good as I thought it'd be, but
no,
good.
You were quite. Would you say disappointed, or would you just say
definitely not disappointed? It's just, it's not. Yeah, I think I built it up because I've always one of my lists to play.
Yeah.
That I didn't play very well, which never helps. You always remember the courses you play well, don't you?
Mm.
But no, I'd definitely go back. I'd like to try the other two courses, but I wouldn't say it was worth 250 quid or whatever it is to play around there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that I've heard that I would like. I mean, I would love to play like the Sunningdales and Wentworth, but
yeah, the one where the PGA is, that'd be nice.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, if BMW want to invite us to go and play in the Pro-Am or Wentworth, that would be.
We could have Regan as well. Me, you, and Regan, and a pro.
True, we could do that, couldn't we? Except for Regan's the pro. Yeah, but they do that with. Once they're on there, wouldn't they?
Would win
Yeah,
it.
so if BMW want to invite us out to it, or if there's a sponsor that would sponsor us to go and play in it, we'd be much appreciated. It.
And we'll win it.
We'll
Bring
put
the trophy
our.
home.
Have you seen some of the drives? The distance between things. I
We've
think
got Regan. It's better ball, mate.
Yeah, we've got Regan. We've got to have 2 pros
Exactly.
and us.
Hackers. Topping it. That's what I noticed about going back to the videos. We didn't actually top that many shots, or saying that my shank coming up next week. I'll be quiet.
I never actually hit any bad shots off the tee. You hit the shank.
That went off the tee.
No, but I'm saying I don't actually think I hit any bad full shots. It was all round the green area for me where I absolutely fucked it up.
Yeah, we didn't play for not playing as well. Neither of us
considering me,
but I only played a couple of rounds. I was watching them back. It's actually quite nice. And then you get depressed because you think I haven't played since.
Yeah,
let's go back to Orlando.
Can you pay for it?
Yeah, why not?
Sweet.
Let's do that
now.
Should we go now? Should we leave the podcast?
You show me a check right now, and I'll leave.
I've got my bags packed.
No, but I definitely this year with as well with the channel and everything else, and it would be good to try and get out to some of these other places.
Well, you got to do your little series anyway this year, haven't you?
Yeah. Do you think if we actually contacted Woodall Spa about that? Because I mean, even though I'm a member here, I've also got the iGolf
thing, you didn't know you paid for,
which I didn't know I paid for as well. We won't tell Yasmin about that one, but
let's hope she don't watch this podcast.
She won't. It'd be good because that's where it's based, isn't it?
English golf. Tough.
But if I actually got a handicap there, that would be an official,
a proper 3 rounds in one day, though.
Oh, no, I can do that. Could do 2, 1, 1 in the other.
I'm not standing up there for 3 days watching you play golf and just videoing it. I think you should do it here.
Okay, I wouldn't do it here.
Where are you going to do it then?
Don't know. Where? Put in the comments where it would be a good course for me to be able to get my handicap done over 2 days.
You can play 3 rounds in 2 days.
Why not? I need a buggy. If I had a buggy, I'll be all right.
I think it'd be a good series. What handicap do you reckon Gary would be after 3 rounds from what you've seen on the videos? Because he probably won't play until then.
I literally go from Florida to getting my handicap.
I think you should do it, though. I think it'd be a good little series.
I think I definitely will do it. But what do you reckon? What would you say I could do?
If you're only playing as much as you're playing now?
No. Think about it, how much we've played together, and what you actually think my handicap could be if I went and did it.
It all depends. I was saying this to one of my mates, that you'd be better than me easily, but at the minute I would win because you don't play enough. So you could easily be 12, 13, but I think if you'd done your handicap, you'd be 16, 17.
I think if I went and played now, I reckon I'd get about a 19 handicap if I played right now.
Yeah, I don't think it's far off.
But I mean, we'll have to try and set it up. We'll have to try and talk to some places where we can actually do it. And plus, the weather here needs to be a hell of a lot better because you can't go out and try and get your handicap playing in.
I think it'd be a good series as well. Be good to watch because people can comment on if you have a bad hole, or if not, you might actually rip it up.
That's the thing. That is literally I could be one day I could play lights out. The other day I could completely mess it up. So I think
you want to do it at the same course, though, don't you?
Yeah, that's the point. I want to try and do it at the same course. I don't want to go to a complex where there's 3 courses because if I'm doing it, I want to play the same course.
No, I think you need to be half familiar with it as well.
Yeah.
Where are you thinking?
I'm thinking Woodall Spa, but I don't think they would allow it. I don't think we're big enough of a channel for them to actually let us do that.
That's a hell of a challenge, though.
I know it's a hell of a challenge, but
you seem to be better when you play harder courses, though. Every time we've been away,
you think when we went and played at Woodall Spa, I actually played that front 9. I was 2 over, 2, 3 over.
That was when you was playing more, though. But yeah,
I weren't playing that much more.
I think you were. I think you do seem to play better when we play harder courses.
Be interesting because like, say if Regan comes and he caddies me through it.
We're not having a caddy.
Oh, why not?
That's not how it works.
No. Okay.
We're just getting to take your shots for you.
Yeah, we can just change the face on the edit. I like
Exactly.
that. That's a good shout.
Do that. I think it'd be a good series though to see where you are.
No, we are going to do it. Give us some destinations where you think would let us do something like that to start with, and also put down in the comments what you think I would actually just get as a handicap after 3 rounds.
Tired.
Injured.
Not be able to walk. I'll definitely video that just for the pain you'll be in.
Yeah, you'll get a real kick out of that, won't you?
Definitely.
Be painful for you because you'll be having to follow me around with the camera.
Yeah, but I can laugh. I can drink. I can laugh. You're gonna have a Miller when you go around. Miller Light.
It helped me last time.
Did. No, I am. That'd be a good video, definitely. Especially if you separate over 3 videos. Or you could do 6, couldn't you, over 9 hours?
No, I think if you do an 18.
Well, go on then. You got to put it down.
And then you'll do a video at the end when I actually get the official.
After you've been to hospital and had a IV drip and everything.
Everything else, knee replacement.
What do you reckon? You've got to put a number on it then so we can play this back.
Right, okay. So
3 rounds.
3 rounds. I think I will get a handicap of... Well, it depends. Hang on a second. Okay, but let's set a date of when it's going to be.
It's got to be by the end of the summer, isn't it? So September.
Okay, so by September. Okay, so let's say the end of
October.
Let's say end of September, beginning of October is when I'll officially do it. Okay, yeah. I reckon now we've got Regan on board as well, and we're going to do some little bits and pieces.
Putting a lot of pressure on Regan.
He's got to get his money's worth. I reckon I could get to 16.
How much are you playing at this point? It's all on how much you're playing. If you're playing, if you just played now and you play the same level that you are now, you'd be about 16, 17, 18, that window. If you play all summer and you're practicing, you could be as low as 12, 13.
I've put my number on it. So after those rounds at the end of September,
I'm going 17.
So one in it. Fair enough. Put it in the comments, guys, what you think I'm going to shoot by the end of September. Oh, are you going to let me use the Rhapsody?
No.
Oh, thanks.
I want to win.
It's not a competition.
Of course it is. Everything's a competition.
Okay, fair enough.
2-0.
Dickhead.
We're not playing another series either.
I want to, and as well, going back to the travel, playing different courses, there's got to be some nice food. Wherever it is we're going, the food has got to be good there.
Why?
Because I think that helps.
Helps who?
Me. Because it gets my mood up.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, you like the food when we were out in the States. Yeah, there we go. Bit of House of Blues. Oh. You like that food, didn't you?
I could murder one of them burgers now.
Yeah. Because I had that on the day we left, didn't I?
It was lovely.
It was so good. It was so good.
So you're easily distracted. You're already thinking about food. You're not even worried about the handicap.
Yeah. Let's not pick a place that has like a good halfway house.
Hardly any of halfway houses are even open anymore when you play them.
That's one thing I wish it was better here.
I think it's because the weather's so shit they don't even worry about it.
They don't want to have someone standing in the
rain. It's leaking probably. You never get like sausage rolls or nothing, anything, do you?
Only they're like
resort ones.
The big courses, the ones like Rick does and all that.
I can't think of any around here that got a halfway house that we play.
No. I don't think I've ever been in. The only one I've ever been into is the one at Woodall Spa. I don't think I've ever been to one where there's been a halfway house.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to play golf.
I do. I bloody hate England at the moment with shit weather.
I think the course is still closed today. It's been really nice and sunny. Yesterday and today has been really nice and sunny. They're still closed, which just hasn't stopped raining, though, is it? The whole of February hasn't stopped raining. Because we went away, really. Otherwise, we wouldn't have played. We would have no content whatsoever. Absolutely. Good for a YouTube channel, isn't it? No content.
But it's definitely harder for us because we're just starting off on this journey. I mean, and we haven't got the biggest of following, or we haven't been on telly and sorry about that.
Get choked up.
We haven't been on telly where we've had a platform to build off. I mean, Tubes and Anne. I mean, like Tubes was on Soccer AM. Jimmy was a professional footballer.
Yeah.
And they've kind of built off of that to build their channel.
Yeah.
Gaz Golf was big off, like from Geordie Shore, built off of that to build his YouTube channel. So straight away, them sort of guys, they get the endorsements, they get the people saying, "Oh, the travel company saying, oh, right, we'll sort you out. You go here, you advertise, go in there."
We always knew it was going to be a long process. But look at the interest we've had so far with people wanting to work with us. There might be some new stuff coming as well, and it's just like, just got to stay patient with it, haven't we? And hopefully
that's it. And I mean,
you guys like the content, and then we keep making it. Like I say, weather improves, we can get some more course vlogs. We've still got another 4 videos from Orlando to come out.
Yeah, a few more videos, and I mean, like, a couple of them will be cut short because of like we were losing light, weren't we?
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then the ideas that we've got planned for this channel it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Like, some of the series we've got going, all the stuff, the ideas that Regan's like come up with as well, and the stuff that we will do with Regan and things like that, and like even just like the general me against you matches and stuff like that. We've got so much to do. I mean, but it'd be nice just to be able to do it.
Yeah, everyone's in the same boat.
Everyone, yeah, absolutely.
Well, everyone in England.
Everyone in England that hasn't, is starting off playing golf, sort of thing, because you haven't got the endorsements of flying around over the world to.
But you said that I went down the range yesterday, absolutely heaving. So it's obviously people are wanting to play.
Oh, I think everybody wants to play, and they're getting sick to death of the fact that they can't.
And the membership's coming up this year as well. Again, that time of year goes up every year. So, yeah, I don't know. Just want to play golf and just make some content as well. But I think, like I say, we've got enough for a few weeks.
Yeah, we've got
then
a few more weeks.
The weather will turn. It's meant to be all right this week, isn't it? So hopefully that'll continue.
Yeah. And like I say, we'll try and do our best with sort of the editing side of everything out. I mean, it's just a real pain in the arse at the moment with it. Ideally,
we'd like to release the podcast every Wednesday and then a vlog every Sunday.
Yeah.
Which we're still on course. Well, obviously last week we had technical, but moving forward, that's where our structure will be. So if you subscribe to the channel, obviously you'll see when we drop them. But they should be ideally every Wednesday and every Sunday.
Yeah. So Wednesday will be the podcasts, and then Sunday will be the course vlogs. Is how we're trying to plan it, so it stays the same. So
yeah, and
we won't be like with regards like the podcasts and the videos. It won't be like we're jumping around to different places. You won't see us doing the Orlando vlogs and then us filming a video here. Do you know what I mean? So
that irritates me when you watch things like, oh, this is from 3 months ago, and this is like all of ours are in order how we played it. So the 2 matches, the me versus Gary matches, were the first 2 matches we played, and then we had the next 2.
Pretty much from now on, it's the better ball stuff. Yeah.
And then the last one's
the 3 where we swapped the clubs, which is what it wasn't so much a competition. It was kind of like we were doing it to try and get content, because that first night we couldn't get any content.
Yeah, but everything as you see it, was how it was.
Yeah. And then, like say, the podcast, we're doing it in order.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the Regan one's out now, and so that will be the thing. So this podcast will probably be the Sunday podcast now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll start again properly. So, and that's only because this one would have come out on Wednesday as normal, but because of the Regan one, sort of thing, it's just pushed everything back a little bit. So this podcast will go live on Sunday. What time are you going to put that one out?
It'll be in the morning, and then we'll just do.
And then again,
start the podcast again.
Podcast Wednesday, and then the
course vlog.
Our first breaking par on the 9 holes will come out on that Sunday.
Yeah,
which I'm looking forward to, because it was a good one, and that course is good as well.
I think I put a clip up the other day on Instagram.
No, that was Legends Walk.
Oh, was it?
No, that was the one where I had the beer.
Bring us back, eh? But there's a lot. I say there's at least 4 weeks of content, and hopefully it'll be getting out in the next few weeks.
Hopefully,
film some other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, as well, we want to do like a couple of like what's in the bags and stuff like that, and the part 1 of the series that we've got in mind with regards to Rapsodo and stuff like that. So we can do all of that, can't we? We just got to have a little tinker around with that thing.
No, exactly.
To figure that one out. But
I think we've done it.
I think we've done. I think we've pretty much said everything. I will say one thing: if there's any like golf clubs out there that are looking for some bespoke apparel to have in their pro shop sort of thing, make sure you reach out to us. Either put a note in the comments. We'll also put our email address in the comments as well, so you can reach out to us on there as well. And I mean, just have a chat with us about it, like pricing and stuff like that. And
it's getting to that time of year again, and everyone's thinking about
everyone's
purchasing
thinking
stuff.
that, yeah, everyone's like updating their show, like pro shops and stuff like that. So
we had a meeting, didn't we, last week about a shop. So if anyone wants to, obviously, our brand in the shop or rebranding stuff for their golf club, obviously we do the customization as well. So anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, even like if it's like you've got a little section that you want to try and fill up, and maybe we can rent it off of you or something like that. But make sure you reach out to us, and like I say, the email will be in the comments, and we'll also put it up on the screen now as well. But yeah, make sure you reach out to us if you're interested in that sort of stuff. And yeah, and I think we'll see you on the next one. And hope you enjoy the Regan video. So make sure you go and send him some love. Go over to his Instagram as well. Check him out on Instagram. He's only done a couple of videos so far, but he's going to start picking that one up as well and posting his journey on PGA Tour.
No, it's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, so love you and leave you guys. Thanks again for watching our podcast and channel. And like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Take care.